Guys, let's play some 6-card pot limit Omaha. I'm going to be playing 3 to 4 tables and explaining a little bit my thought process. Not too much, don't want to give too much away, but I will be giving a little away. Ace 4 deuce in a raised pot, hitting bottom set, no backdoor equity. This one I'm gonna call. This one I'm gonna fold. And the bottom table is 6-card PLO high low. The top 2 tables are 6-card high only. Two pair we're going to fold there on the right. Deuces and jacks, 1 suit on the right table. We're going to fold out of position. In position I would call, even though that's considered a loose call by most players. But when I'm in position, I'm going to be calling a lot more than out of position. Unless I have a decent hand out of position. Ace King 5 on the left top table. Only a pair of 9s, bad flush draw. We're going to check fold. Unless we can hit a 9. Yeah, we're gonna fold there. Let's go. The bottom table, I have a pair of 8s with the Ace 3. Not that great. Change it to a 4-color deck. Bottom table we're going to call with Ace 3, Jack 7 4. We don't flop that well. No backdoor flush, no front door flush. We're going to be check folding unless it checks through and we hit a 10. Top table, trip kings with the 2 flushes in my hand. It's a $10 table. Bottom table, I'm just gonna fold. Nothing on the top right table. $10 pot. We're gonna fold. Ace is on the top right. I'm gonna re-raise. Double nut suit with the extra suit to come along. Queen 10 6. I'm just gonna go ahead and pot it on the top left table with the nut flush draw gutter, and maybe our overpair is good. Top right table, we are getting re-raised in with our aces. We will accept that action. It's going to be 3-way most likely, maybe 4-way. Bottom table we have the nut low with a chance at a gut shot straight flush. Looking for, that's a bad flop for us. We need a heart on the top right. It's going to be hard to win. Straight, nope. Everybody hit their flush. So we're gonna have to rebuy on this table already. All right, top right table, we rebought for another 50. We got kings and threes with 3 suits. Go for a call out of position. We're gonna check if we hit it. Wow, we're still, what's going on? The bottom left table keeps raising. I have ace deuce 6 7 8. That might have been a tight fold on the high-low table. Nope, I was up against the nut flush. I did have the nut low though. But ace or deuce will counterfeit it. Oh, we got counterfeited. Alright, let's see if we get something going. We got 3 bet on the top left table. Got kings. Gonna call. 2 suits. Ace 10 9, that's gonna hit the 3 better, but we have to call, he's so short. Making the nut flush on the top left table, we're gonna take it down. Seven, 4, 9. We're gonna check on the bottom. We have the 2 3 for the low draw. Oh, now we have a really good hand, so we're just gonna pot it. Our opponent folds. Deuce 3 4 5 10 10 right here. I'm gonna call with 10s with the 4 straight cards. The suits are kind of for backup. Top left table, we hit top set on a wet board. We have a backdoor flush draw. Alright, see what happens. Deuce on the turn for top set. I'm gonna play this tricky and I'm gonna check it over. Hopefully he bets. Might not work. Didn't work. But we do improve to a full house, which is good. I'm gonna check it again, hoping he has a full house. He does bet, so most likely we're up against 9-4, 10-4. Probably not pocket 9s. He would have bet the turn. Maybe it's he only has trips or 9-4s, my guess. But I'm gonna pot it. He calls and he loses. Alright, the top table, we got a full house in our hand. Jack 10-8 is the straightening cards. I like to call with these hands because if I do happen to hit, it really tilts the other players and makes them play worse. Now we're getting 4 bet. Almost $5 to call. Now I'm gonna fold. Queen 9-3. Good fold. Top right table, we have 5 straightening cards with a pair of 10s, double suited. Very nice hand to play. I'm out of position, but I might actually go for a min check raise. I'm going to do a min check raise. Hopefully this guy re-raises and we could play heads up. Okay, he would re-raise if he had aces most likely. So I'm kind of taking that out of his range. Unless they're bad aces, then he's just going to call there. But this is confusing to the players because now they potentially put me on aces. 4-8-4. We hit nothing. Pair of tens with a pair of eights to go along. And player's gonna bet half pot. We're gonna fold. Bottom left high-low table. We hit a set with a deuce 5 for a gut shot straight. Baby low. It's not the best hand, but we are going to bet it for protection. Top left table, we hit bottom, middle and bottom pair with one backdoor flush draw. We're just going to fold. The high-low table, we have a decent starting hand. I'm going to pump it up, even though I'm out of position. Top table, I'm going to 3-bet in position. Let's see what's going on. Queen 9 Jack. We have the King 10 for the straight with the ace to make a higher straight. Our opponent's check, I'm going to bet very small. Maybe like I have a set. Bottom high-low table, we have 2 pair and the nut low. We're going to call that off. Decline. Queen 9 Jack 5 8. We're going to win that pot. Guy playing middle set. Can't improve. And we take that one. This is a bad hand. This is a bad hand. Queens and 6s double suited with the 9-6-5 for the straight. We're going to call and gamble. See if we can't crack some aces. And didn't happen. Maybe it'll check through. I doubt it. Nope. We're gonna have to fold there. Eight deuce 10 8 7 5. Top right table, we have a suited ace. The side cards are not that good and don't really care about the heart flush. And we get 3-bet. This is a very aggressive table. Super aggressive. This hand is really not good to call a 3-bet. My opponent's going to have a lot of aces, ace, king with double suits and better straightening cards. Ace, queen, jack, 9. Maybe if that was an 8. I don't know. Should I call? Ace, queen, jack, 9. It's a lot of action. Maybe we could hit some spades. Ace, 6, 8. That is a pretty bad flop for us. We're going to have to fold top and bottom. This top right table is very, very aggressive. The high-low table, we have pair aces with no low draw. Double suited, we still are going to raise. Maybe we can hit a high flop or an ace. Again, 3-bet the top right table from the same player. What do you know? We're going to call this King 9-7, King Jack 4. The high-low table, hopefully he bets. He does not bet. Now there's a low possible, so we're just going to have to check call. Unfortunately, I was hoping he'd bet. King 4, Jack 8-8. The top left table will make a full boat. Wow, now he's betting pot. That's strange. He's got to have a low with this. Not folding the top set. Now we make a full house. I'm just gonna pot it and go with it. Maybe he doesn't have a low. Maybe he just has ace 6. He decided to bet on the high-low table. Yeah, I gave him a fold. That's good. More money for us. Top right table, we have pair of jacks. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight outs. The pot's already 7. We're gonna check. Oh, we do have an open-ended straight, so I think we do have to call this bet. Since he's so shallow, I'm just gonna get it in, actually. Hopefully he doesn't have a set. Probably does. Nope. He's trying to hit an ace. He doesn't have much. Jack 4 deuce. 6, that's a good card for him, but he loses. We're going to take down a $42 pot. See, some of these players play really, really loose. Get all their money in with practically a pair and nothing to go along with it. So you got to be cognizant of that. Be very aware. 10-10-5. Hitting nothing. We got kings over here. We're going to call. And we bink a king. We're going to have to fold these queens over here. And we have an easy call on this table. King, Jack, Deuce, 8, Queen. We're going to win a $28 pot on the top table. Yet again, putting it in with top and bottom pair, this player. Top left table is a 5-cent, 10-cent table. So we're already up 8 buy-ins. Ace, Queen, 10. We're going to bet this set of 10s. Although he could have other sets, I do like to bet it to not show weakness. Now we have a gut shot to low straight. We're going to check though. King 10 6. Ace Jack with diamonds. Oh. He probably has a low flush. No. Betting with 2 pair. Bottom table, we have marginal flush with the nut low draw. We're going to call and see if we can improve to the low. Hopefully we don't get check raised right here or raised right here. No, we don't. And we do not improve to a low, so we might have to fold this flush. It's probably not good here. I'm gonna stick in the fold, stick my cards in the muck, and say fuck. Wait for another hand. It's highly unlikely he's betting into 2 players without the nut flush or the second nut flush. $8. That would suggest maybe the queen high flush, betting so small. But he could have the nut flush there as well. We're gonna fold. Top table, we're gonna re-raise just a little bit, just to throw my opponents off. What is he raising with? You don't have aces. He's got a kind of rundown hand. Yes, I do. And if I flop any type of equity, I'm getting it in with you. Queen 10-6, King Jack 9. We got a wrap. No flush draw or backdoor flush draw, but we got to get it in. Stacks are too small. The low table, we're going to fold. Hopefully this opponent folds. They both fold. That's good for us because we didn't really like our top pair with a wrap with no flush draws. I'd rather have at least a backdoor flush draw there. Nine, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really decent hand. It's covering a lot of the low board. That's what I like so much about it. I'm gonna go for a small re-raise on the button. Just to rattle these guys, rile them up a little bit. And he goes for the 3-bet. Perfect. Now I can call, see what comes. Nothing. That's definitely my opponent's raising range. He probably flopped ace king. We're gonna have to check fold. Jack 9-7. Don't have much on this table. We're gonna fold. And we got aces and 9s on the top table. No way it's good. Yeah, our opponent has trip aces. He didn't want to bet because he couldn't really improve to what was already on the flop. So there's no reason for him to bet. Alright. Getting re-raised again by a $9 stack. We're going to call. See what happens. King 10 Jack. Hitting the nuts. He probably has pocket kings here, but if that flush draw doesn't come in on the turn, then we'll go all in. We hit a good turn card. We're gonna call it with the nuts. And ooh, shit, he has us fucking crushed with a redraw. Run it once. 8-5-3. Well, we got lucky. He didn't hit his redraw. But we did play it right and just calling his bet. There's a lot of hands he would bet there. Aces with the gut shot. Set of kings. Naked, ace flush draw. So it was just unfortunate that we did run into the same hand. We had the same hand as him, plus he had the nut diamonds. Top right corner, this is a great hand in position. I love that he's re-raising here. He probably does have me beat pre-flop, but my hand is covering so much of the board. 8-4 deuce, we're gonna fold that one. And 3-3-8, just a bad flop. Good flop for my opponent. There's no way we can call this. Not even with the flush draw. Maybe if we flopped the queens and had a ace high flush draw, we could call off. But not on that flop. Just unfortunate. Here's another beautiful hand on the top right. We are going to play aggressively. Pot in position. Going to call the low hand. 2, 3, 4. If the ace comes on, we're good. See, that's a beautiful hand. Look, we can hit a queen for the straight. Any low card will give us the nut low. We're going to bet this, and we have a flush draw. We are going to bet this 75%. That's a fold. 3, 8, 6. We're going to check our jacks right there. Now we have a wrap with 2 pair, top 2. And our opponent's betting like hardly anything. Ace, king, 7, 8. This is a dream spot. We have the nut low and a flush draw and a double gutter. We're gonna call that. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to fold top 2 pair, unfortunately. 3 suits. We have to raise this on the bottom. The ace 4 low. Jack 4, 3. Here's another straightening hand. See what happens here. Flopping 2 pair, 1 backdoor flush draw, and we could hit a 10 for a set. Just might not be the best set. High-low table, we do hit a set. Blocking top set and a flush draw. We have not a nut low draw, but we do have the second low draw. We're gonna check. Our opponent probably has a higher flush right here. 6, deuce, 4. We have 5, 7 on the top right. Our opponent's tanking this long when the flush hits. It's very suspicious. Now we have 4 of a kind. Ace, jack, 9. I have to bet. I just don't think he has. I would like to check raise there, but no, he calls. So I should have checked to him. I was gonna check raise, but I was blocking that ace on the bottom left table. So I was blocking him from having, you know, a lot of top pairs for him to bet. Not sure what he called me with, because I did have the ace with the 4 of a kind. But we'll take the win. We will take the win. We're going to top up on the top right table. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking to flop an ace with another low card. Queen, 6, 4. We have an open ender. We can hit a... This is just a check right here. 6, 4, 8. Our hand's getting worse on this low table. We're going to check back. We have no high and we have a mediocre low, I would say. The second nut low isn't that good. We're going to fold. I just barely did start playing 6-card PLO high low. So I'm not sure if that is the second nut low. It might not be. Maybe ace 3 is. I might have that confused. Three of a kind kings on the top table. Now we're gonna bet right now. I don't like that I have the pair of sevens to go with my trips. This guy probably called me with pocket sixes. I'm gonna check and see what he does. I'm gonna fold to a bet. Yeah, when he bets this thin for value, it's usually gonna be pocket sixes or pocket fours. So even though I'm getting a good price, I'm gonna fold. Because most of the time you should be just checking behind with horse hands. What? What happened? It's okay. We have a nice little rundown hand with a pair in there. It's a fly, Isaac.
No, there's a real fly.
Nine, 8-4, flopping 2 pair with the bad wrap draw. Gonna check it. Hitting the low end of the straight, we're just gonna check it back. Hopefully we can. Nope, doesn't check there. We're gonna fold that. Flopping trips on the top. Our opponent has no outs. We are not doing that good on this top right table. Tell you that much. But we'll keep trying. Another 3-bet. $30 behind. I'm gonna call in position. My computer timed out. Top left table, we have straightening hand, but with no nut suits. We're still gonna raise it up. Meant to raise it, called though. It's alright. King queen hitting 2 pair with a gutter and a backdoor flush draw. Gonna bet it. Ace, king, queen, nothing there. Playing on a Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Kind of hard to press the button sometimes. Alright, what do we have on the top left table? We improved to a gutter ball. And we're gonna check the top left table. He hit a flush on us. Gonna fold this top right table. Nothing's really going for me on that table.